Hello, my name is Michael Niren. I'm founder of VisaPlace.com and immigration lawyer. Today I'm going to talk to you about tourist visas for Canada. In fact, I'm going to reveal some of the secrets on how to apply for a tourist visa to Canada, so there won't be any secrets. The number one aspect that you should keep in mind is that you have to fill out forms. In most cases, when you apply for a visa, there are forms. And it's very important to fill out those forms correctly and accurately and legibly, which means that the visa officer who's reviewing the forms has to be able to read your writing. That sounds like common sense, but I've seen many applications that are filled out very sloppily, and it's very hard to read. The other thing you have to know is be truthful. These are government forms. It's an offense to lie, and just tell them the information that they're asking for, and that's half the battle. The other thing you have to keep in mind is when you're applying for a tourist visa to Canada, it is a temporary visa. That means you have to satisfy an immigration officer that you're coming to Canada for a temporary purpose and not going to stay permanently. How do you show that? You have to show ties to your home country, whether it be family, employment, ownership of property, you name it. You have to show that you have a place to return after your visit. Also, explain who you're going to visit in Canada, where you're going to go, how long you're going to be, and when you're going to go back. Again, the officer has to be satisfied that you're coming to Canada for a temporary purpose. Lastly, it's really important to know where you're going to apply. There's a lot of embassies out there, and depending upon your home country or where you're situated, you have to know which embassy to apply, whether you're going to mail it in or hand it in, and if you're called for an interview, you have to know the logistics, where you're going to appear for that interview, what the time is, and how to conduct yourself at that interview. So there's a whole process involved. It's not too complicated, and it can be done. You may want to hire an immigration lawyer to help you or do it yourself. Either way, you have to be very, very careful and be accurate. And if you follow these basic tips, your chances of approval, in fact, I know, are much greater. Thank you. I hope this helped.